Hi guys, Dave from ArtKillers Clans. Welcome back to another member base review. Joining me is Steve Smith Dixon. Say hello, Steve.
Hi guys.
Today we're going to review another clan leader, Psycho, who is in the Art Killers Thai clan. If you look at our clans, we have 7 of them currently. And this is the Thai clan. You'll see the TH after the Art Killer's name. And Psycho is another long-term member. I think when I joined Steve, Psycho was he was already with you in the main clan, wasn't he?
Yeah, Psycho's been with us for about good 7 months now, I think. He's got his brother, he's got family, friends in the clan as well. So yeah, he's been in quite a long time.
Yeah, I've had nice long discussions with Psycho. As a matter of fact, he's responsible for the a lot of the Thai language that's been written for the website. So thank you, Psycho, for that. Let's talk a little bit about his base. Looks like somebody took out his town hall. If anybody's wondering, his town hall would be over here. Steve, what are you seeing? What are you seeing with Psycho's base?
Yeah, it's a similar design to mine, um, but he's moved things around so it's not exactly the same. But his centers his center bits exactly the same with the expos, with the gold storages in the center, and he's also got the clan castle in the center. Um, if you click on his clan castle, you can actually see the nice white ring going around, touching all sides of the base, which is pretty good. Um, just a couple of other things I want to point out on this base is the gold storages and the elixir. You've got your elixir collections on the left hand side, and you've got the gold mines on the right. To me, I'd suggest if anybody does this is to mix them up. So,
Mhm.
say have two one side and three the other, then swap it around a bit because if you've not been on for a long time, say for 12 hours, and someone rages you, you're going to lose quite a lot of just a whole lot of elixir, but where you'd probably lose half elixir and half gold, if you see where I'm coming from on that point of view.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of people understand that there is no loot penalty for a drill or for a mine.
Yeah,
Whatever's in there, you get 100% of it, no matter what level town hall you're going after or they're coming after you.
yeah.
So, what else are you seeing with his base? I think it's interesting that he's got all 3 whiz towers kind of lined up
He's,
here at the top.
yeah, he's got his wizard towers. He's got three wizard towers at the top of the north side, maxed out, and then he's got one near enough to the south side. I think the only one of the problems I I'd suggest on this one is actually his air defense. I know he's got his. I think he has. I don't know if I can't tell from his point of view if they're actually.
They're level 7s.
Yeah, his air defense is level 7, but his expos are set at ground, and all it would take would be a couple of archers to take out say the south side and then deploy minions and then take out the two. It'd probably take out the two elixir storages, and also it might even take out the two gold storages as well. Going into that,
So you're saying take out, you're seeing a weakness where you could take out, if you were lucky
yeah,
enough to get these two
see,
out, you could come in from the bottom.
yeah. I think from the south side, it's like it's like the base is balanced out with the way it's shaped, but I think he needs to have a look at maybe the more supporting cover, maybe shifting his wizard towers around a little bit, and maybe committing a couple his elite storages out a little bit, so it gives someone like a really good reason to actually to commit themselves to go for something, but also that he's not going to lose a lot. But where I can see a point where I could easily take maybe two elixir storages and two gold storages quite comfortably up the south side.
Mm-hmm.
So I think on a base like this, you might want to move his archers more downwards because he's got his barracks near his walls. So if he puts them out maybe two squares outwards, his archer towers can actually take out any archers barbs will actually come into his base to the sides anyway. So
So you're talking about switching these arch towers right here, maybe with this air defense, just swipping those around
yeah,
to give your air defense a little bit more protection, being that it's two
yeah,
walls back.
yeah,
Yeah. I do also notice that he's upgrading all four Tesla at the time. Looks like he's going for level 6 on all of those.
yep,
So, and a little bit about his army makeup. He looks like he's another giant healer strategist.
yeah. We've seen that similar types on another player in our clan where they're using the similar type. Uh, obviously the archers taking. Obviously the archers are helping out. He's putting in the. Well, I'm surprised he probably might not have not not have added a couple of wall breakers into that. Might
Yeah,
want to get rid of maybe six giants or maybe four giants and introduce a couple of wall breakers in there, which should help him quite a lot on that strategy there.
yeah, because the giants are not that fast at breaking through walls unless you're going to use a drop a rage spell or something to
Yeah,
help them get through. But all in all, I like the layout of his base. It's a little hard to tell at this point in time because he does have the Teslas going up, but I'm just impressed that he's all his defenses for a Town Hall 9. They're maxed. I mean, he's got everything maxed out. It looks to me like.
yeah. I think he's another one where he wanted to rush on to the Town Hall 9 and get cracking on with the expos and like again I don't see there's a big difference between farming at Town Hall 8 to Town Hall 9 for doing walls, but I think that's probably one reason why he's actually gone to Town Hall 9 is just for the expos. But obviously, if you look as well, his barracks, he's got one barrack at level 10 and three at level 9. So
Hmm.
soon he's going to have to commit himself to actually do one of them. So that's going to slow him down even more when he's actually going to be doing some of his raids. But uh, as a farming clan, as a farming player, you wouldn't need to use Peckers anyway to attack using farming bases anyway. So that's not really much of a big issue with that anyway.
No, I don't find. I mean, if somebody donates me a P.E.K.K.A., I don't, I don't yell at them or anything. I enjoy having a P.E.K.K.A. in the clan castle if I'm
Yeah,
doing raids. But I'd much rather. I'm a giant kind of person. If you're only going to use them as meat shields, I'll take giants all day long unless I'm getting ready to not play. Then, obviously I want the highest level archers I can get, or a dragon in my clan castle to help for defense.
yeah,
So. But no, all in all, I like Psycho's layout. I like the base. Like I said before, it's hard to tell. I mean, I think you can see where his Teslas pretty much go. And again, for those of you coming in that may not understand the difference between a farming base and a trophy base, this is a typical farming base again. He's got his blown up town hall out here to the left, and that's atypical of what happens on a farming base when you have your town hall out. If you're not looking for trophies, and Steve, I'm sure will agree with me, you don't care if somebody comes in and takes out your town hall.
no, definitely not. It gives you that 12-hour shield, what's quite important. And like I say, you're only going to lose maybe 1 and 1 of golden elixir with the town hall out and gives you a 12-hour shield, which is pretty good, and that's what we're looking for on a farming base.
Yeah, and I've tried to explain to other players before, and they panic and they're like, "Oh, but I'm going to lose. What if I lose 30 trophies?" And I'll tell them, "Well, listen, I've come back and lost 30 trophies when somebody's taken out my town hall. But the difference being is that if you're a trophy hunter and you have your town hall set in the center, and both Steve and I can attest to this, I know that I certainly can. Somebody's trying to get to that. They're going to try very hard to get to your town hall. And in the process of getting to your town hall, what do? They take out your elixir and your gold. So you've lost all that elixir and gold, and they may one star you. But if they fail, then yay, you've gained some trophies. And then the next guy comes along because you don't have a shield, and he's going to attack your base. And if he isn't successful, then guess what? He takes more gold and elixir from you. And before long, what happens, Steve?
You run out.
Yeah, and that's why that's part of Clash of Clans. That's always been part of the debate that's gone on with this game. Is that if you're going to be a top trophy hunter, get your checkbook out, because in order to fill up these storages, in order to build troops, what are you going to have to do? You're going to have to buy gems, and the top players will tell you that. And have you found it any different, Steve? I know you've gotten fairly high when you went trophy hunting.
Yeah, it's quite for the waiting around for the troops to be created. There is more of a wait. Also, you're going to be spending more elixir trying to make your own troops. And another thing as well is even at a town hall 10, it's 1k per next you press. So you could be pressing that maybe 40, 50 times until you find a nice enough base to attack. And sometimes a lot of people get left disappointed because they've pressed it maybe 50 times and they've used maybe 150 elixir for the troops, and then they're losing maybe 24 trophies at the same time. So it is quite a challenge. It is quite of a challenging game going for trophies, but it's one you can still enjoy. Don't get me wrong. And if you think now at the Town Hall 10, they've introduced a new gold and elixir collector as well to help the Town Hall 10s as well to cope with this. But I still think that there's still a long way to go about the elixir for trophy players, because there shouldn't be no reason why anybody should be buying gems to create their own troops to actually go for trophies. And I think Supercell have actually looked at that and they've sort of helped in a way, but I think they need to have a look maybe at reducing the penalty on the elixir to actually help trophy hunters actually have the necessary elixir to actually create their own troops to actually go for these trophies.
Yeah, I agree with you. And one of the things I discovered, I think the highest I ever got in trophy hunting was up around 22 or 2300. And I immediately noticed how at that level, these are the kind of bases you were seeing. You were not seeing easy bases by any stretch of the imagination, and you realize that it was going to take a major effort on your part to even one-star somebody. And I can't imagine, in looking at some of the guys that are upwards of 3,000 and even 4,000 trophies, and I know that the biggest complaint that they get up at those higher levels too is that because your matchups are done by the number of trophies that you have, and once you get to a certain level, I mean, there aren't that many people up in the 4,000 range, so I know some of those guys are waiting hours to even find a battle. So, well, Steve, is there anything else you wanted to say about Phsycho's base? I think he's doing really well.
Yeah, I think he'd probably like another one. He might have regretted going up to Town Hall 9 without doing his level 8 walls, but He's getting there. He's the same as me, hoping that Supercell might drop the price down of the walls in the coming updates in the next couple of months. So
Yeah.
let's just hope and see what happens. But he's going in the right direction,
Yeah.
and yeah, it's a pretty solid base. Pretty
Yeah.
impressed.
Yeah. Looks a lot like your base, Steve.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, that'll do it for this member base review, Psycho. Hope you enjoyed the review. And if there's anybody that's watching this for the first time and you're an ArtKillers member and you would like to have your base reviewed by Smith or myself, please drop us a line. You can send us an email or get us in clan chat and just let us know. And the next time we get a chance, we'll do these single member base reviews and put them up on the website and on the YouTube page so that you guys can take a look and hear what we had to say. If you're new to the ArtKillers, you're coming in and you're finding us for the first time, you can find out more information about our clans. We have 7, like I said before. You can find us at www.artkillersclan.com. There's a link in the YouTube to our website. If you like the website, please put a like in. If you have any comments, feel free to put some comments in the bottom. Subscribe to the channel if you're an ArtKillers member. It makes it much easier to see when we put up new videos. Steve, thank you very much again for helping out with another member base review.
It's not a problem.
All right, guys. Thank you very much for joining us.